Coming up on this episode of Swing Nation, we've got Lindy Hop meets quantum physics, the top 10 best and worst swing videos, Rick gets an upgrade. Swing Nation episode 5 starts now.
Hit that jive, close the door, get the carpet off the floor. Swing Nation.
People grooving together all around the planet. Gates are in the groove, don't have to understand it. You just have to move. Truck on down, pimp your stroll, put some jelly on that roll. Swing Nation. People grooving together.
There
she is!
Welcome back. Hello, world. Hi, Mom. She's not actually watching right now. She's sleeping.
That's okay. She can watch later.
Yeah.
We'll save it.
See the magic of YouTube.
Hey, people. Welcome to Swing Nation, episode number 5.
Party people! Woo.
We are excited to have, oh, by the way, this is Spuds.
This is Sucker Punch.
And this is Ann Mony, known by many other names, which I won't reveal tonight.
Oh.
Well, maybe later.
Yeah.
Just not on camera.
That'll be the trivia.
If you're lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you do? Why are you, what's going on? Why do we have Ann and not Rick? What did you do with Rick? Even though it's okay.
Even though you're not terribly sad.
Is it better than okay?
Yeah.
Rick is traveling for work to faraway lands he may never return.
Will he ever return? No, he'll never return. And his fate is still unlearned.
What is
Rick?
What?
I don't know.
It's the man who never returned. It's actually, I guess it's probably known only in New England. It's
I know that
It's
tune.
about a guy who has the fare to get on the tee. He has enough. His name is Charlie, and it's actually the Charlie card in Boston is named after him. He has enough money to get on the train, but not enough to get off at his station, and so his wife, he's just stuck on the train forever, and his wife just like throws him a sandwich every day. It was originally like a protest song about the way that they structured the fees in the Boston.
PSA. Strict.
The more you know.
All right.
That's great. I love it. That's Charlie and the Train Lit Factory.
But welcome, Ann.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
So tell the people a little bit about yourself and what you're all about and what are you doing and why the F.
Well,
I got something for you
and
too.
mention world
you have
peace.
a video of me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm a Lindy Hopper. I've been dancing over 10 years now. I teach. I organize stuff. I live in San Francisco. I'm friends with you two.
Yay.
Yay. I used to be a big-time lurker on Yehudi and posted like twice. And I love to share opinions about Lindy Hop. Jerry Almonte and I used to get together for lunch every week and like talk the dirt about like the Lindy Hop world. What's going on? Did you see that video? Of course I saw that video. We've all seen that video. No, just Jerry and I had seen it, and we email each other back and forth. And anyway, so that's why I'm here.
And you have a blog, right? Have you written on your blog lately?
No.
No. Yeah.
I've been busy with day job stuff, which relates to blogs. But I have a website, anmony.com, which has some bloggy blog stuff on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we have a video. I hope we're not having video problems. Well, let me see if this is actually working. I wonder if we. Oh, it's low. It's like up high in the frame. This is you and Ryan.
Ryan
Right.
Calloway. This is our classic routine from this year.
Yeah.
This was. I remember watching this, and actually Kevin Saint-Laurent was up on the panel with us, and he was like, these guys got the best song out of like everybody. Like you know the crowd's gonna go crazy because the song was just amazing.
Amazing and confusing for audiences, but it's a Boswell Sisters song, and they love to play with tempo. So there are like 3 different tempos in this song.
Yeah.
And we also play with tempos. Like we half time some of this section, which was actually faster than what we were dancing. But it was a fun song. My friend Tracy gave it to me for a solo Charleston routine. I was like, I'm going to keep this in my little routines folder and use it later on.
I loved watching this. This was so cool.
Yeah.
And you and Ryan are so well matched.
Yeah.
Yeah, we influence each other, but we also share a lot of the same aesthetics.
So that's where you've seen her, ladies and gentlemen. That's where you've seen if you've seen her before. You've seen her there.
I'm probably dancing with Michael Seguin in the slow dance comp at Lindy Focus a couple years ago. That's like my most viewed video ever.
Is it really?
Probably, yeah.
All right. We have energy drinks.
I just want to keep watching these.
Oops. Yeah, I know.
Oh, well.
Perfect timing, right before I mess up.
Go to the YouTubes. Go to the YouTubes. Find out more. Just search for. Do what I did. I did a search for Ann Ryan, ILHC, 2012. You can do it. You know this. You know this.
You got this.
You got this, people. We don't have energy drinks.
No, what we have is so much better.
So much.
So much better. So if you guys have not figured this out yet, we are in the wonderful Cafe Sophie, and instead of some awful energy drink this time that tastes like aspartame and baby tears, we instead just have some tea and coffee beverages.
Yay!
Thank you. From Cafe Sophie.
Yeah.
Which taste infinitely better.
So delicious.
So I have
Iced tea. Very complicated
I
beverage.
have yes, but I don't remember which kind it is. But it's their
I don't
special
remember either.
whatever. It's like black. This black people iced tea.
Is it sweet iced tea?
From real black people?
It's not. It's squeezed black people. There's no sugar in it, obviously. What do you have? Zucker Punch. You have.
I am not a coffee drinker, but I actually have hot coffee. And it's not that hot anymore because I've drank half of it. And
You don't usually drink coffee and you just had half of that?
caffeine doesn't actually affect me,
Oh, okay.
which is kind of sad. But it's delicious.
Oh.
What? What?
And I have cold brew coffee, which is Louisiana style
Yeah.
and
So
delicious.
this is such a better option.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
To Rick being
Oh,
gone.
cheers. Cheers.
Sorry,
Cheers
Rick.
being gone. Who danced with Bill Nye?
Somebody who looks just like me. My doppelganger.
Yeah.
James and Marissa. She danced with Bill Nye.
I wish.
So you danced.
You
with
know, he's a swing dancer.
I remember
He is a
there was a
swing
picture.
There was a picture. There was a meme. I cropped the photo out of the meme and just put it as my profile picture because it looks just like me if I had been that age 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Whatever. And but he's a swing dancer. He dances in the DC area. He'll go to Glen Echo and dance with people. He's an awesome guy.
Bill Nye is awesome.
Yeah.
And so when he's like in the news for saying political things, I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's one of us.
That was so awesome. That whole. There was that fake thing though that they had. There was like a fake thing that he said about somebody believing in creationism and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll find it. But this is not a show about Bill Nye.
That'll be a spinoff.
Yeah. So what are we doing? Oh boy. Oh goodness.
We've got
We've got some news.
yeah, we've got the
think.
harangue school.
The harangue school thing. Oh man.
And this touches a lot of lives because I don't know about all y'all in the audience out there, but have you been to harangue? Yeah.
Yeah, I went once.
Yeah, we've all been to harangue, and it is such a wonderful and unique experience. And well, I'm getting ahead of myself. The school at harangue, the normal like all year round school, not harangue dance camp, might be shut down, and that's actually the location that a lot of the classes are at. So I don't know exactly what would happen to those buildings.
Yeah. That's oh boy.
But this
Yeah.
is like big scary town.
It's a bad thing because there was a few years ago there was the threat of the school closing was around
Because there's not enough students,
yeah
just not enough funding for the number of students that are there.
it's like a combination of both. It's like I talked to Leonard about this a little bit. This was years ago when I talked to him about it, and he was like, harangue is a good portion of the economy now. The dance camp is a good portion of the economy of the town, and what seems to be happening is like the people are kind of leaving. Well, they would leave when harangue happens, when the dance camp happens, and rent out their houses or whatever.
5 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, for 5 weeks
Yeah.
or whatever. There's a lot of people leaving, and not a lot of people living there anymore. So the county or whatever is like, all right, we can get rid of some of these schools. The problem with getting rid of the school is I think actually now they should just buy the school. Like the Harangue Dance Camp should maybe think about maybe just owning
the buildings.
I don't. It's
because
not trivial.
I mean, it's a little strange if you're part of that school board and you're like, well, we could keep it open for these foreigners who will come every summer. Meanwhile, we don't have enough money to pay teachers. I mean, it is a bit of a strange situation to be put in to receive all these emails from people. And I'm one who sent one in. I went to the forum that was Swedish and I said, oh, please keep it open because of this wonderful dance camp. But I can see how it would be kind of an odd situation. And I think, yeah, Frida, if you're watching this, why don't you buy the school or consider it? Maybe we could do a Kickstarter and buy the school.
That's what I suggested.
Oh, really?
A Kickstarter or Indiegogo. But it's like municipality has decided to close down a number of schools with too few students, and our beloved school in Harangue will most probably be one of the first schools to close. They are now collecting opinions from the public, and we ask for your help. So this is the thing that you went to. There's a form on their website now. Here's the trick. We're shooting the show when the deadline is happening. So it's the 15th right now. So unless you're on the chat right now and you run to the forum, I don't know. But this I don't know. I don't know what to say, guys. This is some people say that Harangue the dance camp has outgrown the town and just they need to move. I mean, it's not a trivial thing. We've got thousands of people.
And they've built up infrastructure. I mean, they've renovated the Folketshus.
You couldn't do
the dance camp.
You couldn't do the Folketshus somewhere else without buying the freaking building. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Sucks.
Yeah. I really hope that we still get to keep this wonderful thing that we have going on in some way.
Who would have known to tell them like 25, 30 years ago that they would outnumber the town, that they would be like, they were like, 12 Swedes in black socks and shorts. Mm-hmm. And they were...
Why did they even choose that location originally? Do we know?
I think one of the reasons it was an out of the way location so they can concentrate on just doing Lindy Hop. So there was no outside distraction.
Like a retreat.
Yep.
Ooh,
Jinx, buy me a Coke.
Meant to be, right here.
So, let's see. I think we need to skip that story.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll get back to that later. Another time when it's
there's
relevant
the
again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we do have... So I call this guy the Sheldon Cooper of Lindy Hop. No, nothing. Nothing?
I'm sorry.
The Big Bang frickin' Theory?
That I've heard of.
Oh, okay.
He's a character.
Project Q at TEDx. So a little while ago, we got there was a video from this Project Q group that they were soliciting videos of dancers to explain quantum physics. And we talked about this on the audio show.
And I didn't quite get what the purpose was at the time, but now we've got the result.
But we have there's this TEDx. Oh, did I grab the video? Oh my goodness.
I don't know, did you?
Let me see. You guys talk about it while
Well, it's by a physics student at the University of Waterloo who
Waterloo.
Oh my goodness.
That just happened.
Sorry.
He succeeded in getting submissions from over 500 swing dancers, I think. And they all learned the routine, the choreography that he had sent out. And so it was a video, you learned the choreography, you filmed yourself doing it with your dance troupe, you sent it back to him, and then he compiled it all for this TEDx video.
I didn't even know that there was choreography involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was important that when you put them side to side, they
the
look
same.
different, but they're doing the same movement.
Right.
Yeah. And did you want to show the one where you can see all of the videos that people sent in, or the video from TEDx?
I want to show a little bit of the video from TEDx.
Okay. I support you.
So what I don't understand is, though, didn't he ask? So let's not. Well, who is he? Let's talk about who he is.
Can you pronounce his name?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Ann, go for it.
You're the multicultural one.
I don't see it here in front of me. Where it is? Here it is.
We're so prepared right now. We're just worried about drinking our
So
tea.
professional. Wait, I don't need to be professional. I'm not a professional at this. What am I talking about? I'm just a poser.
This is your chance. This is your understudy spotlight.
Oh, I see.
If you wow them this time, then
We might have to
Encore.
take a few moments actually to check.
Kirster Scham.
there we go.
Huh? Did you like that?
I did.
Kirster Scham.
That turned me on.
Very nice.
That was so hot.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Krister.
Krista.
Krista.
Oh,
Krista.
missed it.
So,
Kirster Scham.
so he. Well, go ahead, Nicole.
So he's got a 15-minute TEDx talk talking about quantum physics for the most part, and he's got this magician that he brings on stage to do a little trick to sort of demonstrate how that works. And
That was okay.
and Spuds is not the biggest fan of that part, but we're actually going to skip over all of that and get right to the part that's relevant to us, which is, the dancing. Although quantum physics is really cool, and I encourage you all to watch the video in its entirety. But for the purposes of this show, we'll only show you like a couple of minutes of it, which is the choreography that they do and him just like introing a little bit of it. What you can't see in this video is the screen in the background shows at the beginning it has just one video of dancers performing this choreography, and then it splits into two videos of two separate groups dancing the same choreography, and then 4 and then 8 16 32 64 128.
Stop it!
And that's really cool. And apparently, if you were in the audience at the TEDx talk, this was really cool to
Really
see,
cool,
and,
yeah.
and really incorporated the dancing really well. The video that we're going to show you does not, show that off to its fullest, but you'll still get to hear a little bit from Krister.
Yes, you got it.
Yes. Introducing it himself. Are you ready now, Spuds?
And she didn't make me cry.
Who didn't make you cry?
Carl, Nicole. Carl's in the chat.
Hi.
Is there audio on this?
Yep.
We gotta fix it.
So this is okay. So outside of just like dancing, there was, as Zucker Punch mentioned, there was a lot of neat stuff. Talked about the magician, the this, the that, and obviously you don't see any of the video that was contributed in the TEDx because they're all, wow, dancers on the stage. But it's really interesting. I suggest you check it out if you're into quantum physics.
And you can go to his website dancingphysicist.com, and then you can hear his explanation of the quantum computer he put together and what the numbers are that the dancers show at the end, and the spirit behind it and all that stuff. And the videos that were submitted, there's a second video on the webpage that shows all the submitted videos side by side.
So you can see them going from like 1 video to 2 to 4 to 8, 16, 32, 64, 128.
Man who's afraid of math.
So check that out. I'm sorry that we didn't have time to see more of this, because actually this part of the video is kind of getting into the cool part. I'm not usually a fan of like swing rueda. I think that Lindy Hop is like maybe not the best vehicle for that a lot of the times, but in here they do some pretty cool stuff with switching of partners.
I love swing
really
rueda.
quickly, and
Gosh darn it.
I think it looks really cool. So check out the rest of that video.
Is it a rueda if they don't call it?
Good point.
Oh.
Partner switching. Partner
okay.
switching. There we go. So check that out.
All right. We are going to have to take a little break, and
I fixed it.
you fixed it?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to have
Never
to take a
mind.
break then.
He's Jim Thorpe, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fake clap. That was amazing, guys. On
Are
the
we
spot.
followers or what?
Did you really fix it, Jim? Cool. All right, well, then never mind. And the show goes on. That's why we hire the best people.
Only the best.
Simply the best.
All right. So what? There's not enough singing in this show.
Hey, man. I think I'm keeping up with the
You are
quota
keeping
here.
up. Cue applause track. All right. Well, I think it's time for us to talk to, or to go to,
The captain, the captain, the captain.
the captain.
Captain, my captain.
The captain. The captain. Not Tennille. Tennille is not here.
Oh.
Let me say a little something about Captain Morgan.
Before he can defend himself.
Before he can say anything. And while I'm loading up Skype and obviously stalling. Now, Morgan is, so for the audience, Morgan is like one of the largest contributors of stuff to the internet world in general, to Yehudi, to Hey Mr. Jesse, to the site. Morgan is amazing. Also, he's the guy who killed it at Camp Hollywood doing, I'm not showing a clip because I'm tired of Nintendo showed you a clip. Nintendo had the clip of them doing the Mario Brothers routine from Camp Hollywood.
Oh, they
Shut the front door.
They put that shit on their site.
Oh, that's so cool.
Sorry. It's just like swearing.
It's okay. I dropped the F-bomb last week. It's your turn this time.
Okay. But you did it in like 3 minutes of the show. That was like
3 minutes,
a world
30
record.
seconds. Rebecca
30
Brentley
seconds?
was like, my mom thought you were funny on the show, especially that skirt bit. I was like, lady.
Classy.
So Morgan is amazing, and I love what he brings to all of what we do. So what he did is he started this thread a long time ago called The Swing. And it's just clips of horrible stuff.
Supposedly swing dancing.
I know. Supposedly
And swing in quotes.
Oh my God. So Morgan put together a little list of the top 10 best and worst swing videos.
The swing.
Of the swing. And it's, it could be debatable. There could be, people who think that he's right or wrong, but we are going to let the man himself tell us. We have Morgan Day. There he is. Hey, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. We can hear you great. Yeah. Oh my God. The connection isn't as good as yesterday, though. But
What was that?
I said the connection isn't as good as it was yesterday, but I guess it's good. We did a little test yesterday with.
Okay.
Is the video frozen? Or is that
Nice glasses.
Nice glasses.
Thank you.
Call with Morgan Day. And I got the little Skype thing up. So Morgan, what's the deal? What? First of all, why are you on YouTube making fun of people? That's mean. That's just
Whoa, wait a
terrible.
minute. I'm not on YouTube making fun of anybody. So I think when when did I start that thread? In 2007 or something around there?
I think so, yeah.
2006. So it's at this point when I started the thread, it was mainly because when I wanted to look up swing dancing clips, like it was a bombardment of all of these things that I like to call the swing. And I put those in quotes, the swing.
Yes.
Mainly because, especially because they use that term in ballrooms. Because why not? You dance the waltz and the tango and the Macarena, so why not the swing? And this is when YouTube was relatively new, and I was always looking for new clips and things to be inspired with, and all I was finding was all this stuff that makes you go, ugh. And and so I basically started the thread to sort of like vindicate, and it was more of like, if I can go, to the educational side of it, it was more like, this is what our society thinks of our dance. Like, when you go out and someone says that you tell someone that you swing dance, this is what they're going to be thinking, because this is probably what most people have seen. And I always think that's kind of tragic. And so I sort of started that thread as a point to put all these things in here and say, look at this stuff. And it just sort of kept it going ever since.
Oh, man. So, I apologize to the audience because it's choppy. I think Morgan might be downloading BitTorrented versions of The Walking Dead in the background. But but no, it's okay. So we have here, Morgan, your definitive list. No, I'm just kidding. But a list of the 10 worst and best videos on the internet. How do you qualify this collection?
It was a little bit random, so it's not necessarily ranking anything. Although I did save the best for last in the list, and the list isn't just individual videos; it's also sort of a category. Some of them are sort of a category of videos that are pretty common you can find.
Awesome. All right, so I'm just checking the chat room, see if anybody is trying to.
They say they can live with it.
They can live with it. Okay, and when we cut to the videos, we'll be here in the studio. All right. So the first video, number 10. Let's see. Number 10 is.
And you get to bear through these with us, Morgan. I'm sure that thrills you to bits.
And I can't hear what's going on except for you guys. You guys have to give me a good play-by-play.
Yes. Well, number 10 is Jive.
No, The Jive.
The Jive.
The Jive.
Can't forget that article.
Bring it back to me so I can switch over. It's either The Swing or The Jive.
Oh, God.
So we're watching it right now. And read the situation from the front to the back. The only job that someone needs a man was unlike so. I think it's a really good use of music of Choo Choo Boogie.
So fun story is I actually originally did I sort of wrote out a bunch of arbitrary history about the dances and tried to put in maybe where these dances might have come from that are horrible. But what's interesting about the Jive is it actually is very well documented where it comes from. It's straight up a British dance that a famous ballroom dancer in the 1960s wrote a book and said this is how we should dance swing to make it beautiful and elegant. And I don't think that is beautiful or elegant. It's certainly clean. It's certainly sharp. But I wouldn't classify it as either of those descriptions.
No, they just siphoned all the soul out of what you would call swing usually.
Yeah.
Ooh, I lost Morgan. There he is.
It's definitely a different aesthetic.
There's a place. What am I trying to even say here?
I don't know. Why are you even trying to say something? Yeah, those hands drive me nuts.
There's a place for this.
It's not in... Okay, well, I mean, call it the Jive if you want to, but there's definitely not a place for that in swing dancing that I know.
No.
When I see that on the dance floor, I just want to go, thwap!
Not to mention the brown face. You ever read an article about ballroom dancers and their fake tans and how it's like brown face versus black face?
The brown face.
Very interesting, yeah.
Also the lowered super V-neck shirts. I just don't get that either.
It's a Latin influence,
It's
supposedly.
it's to show the fake chest hair. You know, they
No, they wax though.
really. See, I understand when swimmers do that because, like, you know, that's for a reason. And I thought that the fake tanning was because, like, the darker you are, the slimmer you look.
No, because depending on the type of ballroom dancing they do, they will do it or not. So if they're in the Latin category, which the jive is part of, they will tan.
The jive is part of the Latin category.
Oh yeah. Oh. That's why they have all those samba turns in the dance. It's in that same
Sweet
category
samba,
as.
All right, we got to keep going. We got to keep rolling. We got 9 more of these.
Okay.
We will do it.
Coming in, number 9. Stage and Broadway versions of swing. And this is actually an instructional video, isn't it?
Those
In a
are
way,
the worst.
That's the scary part of it. Let's take a look.
I'm going to be showing you a swing number for
So many
big group of
pointed
dancers.
toes.
You could do it as a duet.
That's the
because
thing with
everybody
stage
does have
and
a
classically
partner during the
trained
dance, but
dancers.
It's a fabulous number as a production number with lots of dancers. We're going to start out in a
You can
pose.
totally be a
We're
classically
just
trained dancer
poses.
and flex your
1,
foot.
2,
Wait, look at that
3,
pose she's
4,
starting with.
Sit. A
So we-
variety of poses.
Okay, but you know that's
1, 2, 3,
bossy.
4,
Like
6,
you know, that's not too far away
1,
from like a
2,
jazz
3,
aesthetic. Not
4.
too
Here comes
far.
the sugar. 5,
A sugar?
Okay. Oh
seven,
god.
The sugar, like
Oh,
the
sorry.
sweetness.
The sugar. So this is okay. So that was Swing Dance 1. This is Swing Dance 2. So these are instructional videos. Is that right, Morgan?
There's a few of them that are instructional, and a few of them are just. I think the one you guys are watching it's more of a promotional video for this.
Oh,
this-
okay.
Like this is what they could bring
There,
to your
we will
show.
circle away from
Oh, wait,
each other.
this is
The boy
great.
turns left, the girl turns right. 1, 2, 3. Tap your foot on 4. Pull out. Fred
I
a
love
stair
this guy.
step.
Fred a
5,
stair step.
6. Step across into the front. 7, 8, and then you're going to give a big développé kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
By golly,
5,
it's Charleston.
6, 7. Let's.
All right. All right. Do you want to bother to see Swing Dance 3?
No.
No, it's just so
Okay. All right, we're done.
Yeah, the thing that drives me nuts about this is like, I'm classically trained too, you know, but like, you can see the difference between a flexed foot and a pointed one, and you can see the difference between something that's like développé or something that's like a battement, and like they should know they have the ability to look at something that's actually swing dancing and see how what they're doing is different. Like they have the ability to match
Right.
what their body's doing
Right.
with what they see other people doing a heck of a lot better than that. So it drives me nuts when people are like, oh, you know, classically trained dancers have to be this way. Like, they damn well don't.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
Especially because most classically trained dancers are trained in a number of genres and they're very well able to transition between them. There's no excuse for this.
Morgan, we're only at 9 and she's already in.
I'm so close.
Good job, bud.
It gets better from here.
All right, let's move on to number 8. Number 8 is how to do the pretzel. Because everyone wants to know how to do the pretzel.
I think this should be outlawed.
I agree.
So, not much audio we need for this. It's a couple, and they learn to do the pretzel, and by golly, they're going to teach the world now. There you go. All right. Morgan, how did you even find this?
Actually, a lot of these videos were in the swing thread, and they're just things that have been accumulated over time.
They must be
But,
tagged as swing.
I definitely have to include this one because, you know, I was definitely one of those. When I first started dancing, I thought the pretzel was God's gift to dancing, so it's my penance.
They slowed it down for us.
I kind of excuse leads who think that like this is totally awesome because leads do tend to, when they're kind of new to the dance, think that like the more moves and the more complicated moves I can do, the better the dance is going to be. But follows should know better than this stuff because it's never cool. It's never fun to be a follow and just be like, and then like end up like this and like tucked like that. It's just not fun as a follow to do that. So I always wonder about the follows who do these things. Like, don't they tell their lead, yeah, I'm glad you're having a good time, but this does not work for me?
I think some of them must like it. They must have fun.
Oh, yeah,
They
love
do
it.
the pretzel 3 times in a row, and they're like, oh, we did it!
Yep.
And they really love it. And it's fun. They're like, oh, spin, 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 spin.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
understand those people.
But anyway, thank you so much for teaching us how to do the pretzel. Morgan, I love your blog because underneath this one, you're saying something like it's not even part of swing dancing. Period. The pretzel.
It is. If someone shows me a video from the 1940s and someone does the pretzel, I will retract that statement.
Well, Jerry Almonte will be on that. Number 7, we have advanced swing around the world backflip dance aerial tutorial. Totoro. I just, you know what? I just give up.
Tutorial.
Let's just see what it is.
And I'd like to point out that this YouTube uploader, the login name is Love to Swing Dance.
Love to Swing Dance. He hasn't moved.
When I saw the thumbnail, I thought it was going to be a Jam Sailor video. I got really worried.
So, in words and pictures, this is how you do that classic.
That mainstay of swing. This is the basic, right?
New Prince says that she's the follow that loves to do that pretzel move, by the way. Thank you so much for that. All right. So if you want to learn how to do this, I suggest you go to YouTube and learn it. That's not the way to learn this.
What's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst thing that can happen?
I just see this girl, like, her head going through a lamp or something.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Enough of that. But, so, there you go. So, Morgan, once again, you have found a brilliant piece of dangerous instruction. I always say don't learn swing on the internet.
Especially not aerials, I feel like.
At least they had written instructions.
Yeah,
I feel like they tried, maybe.
That's something, yeah. Thing is, like, so long before I found the wonder that is the Lindy Hop, I was in like a high school production of Grease, and we totally did that move with like the around the back and the thing and like
video, or it didn't happen, or just video and it did happen. I need video.
Oh, you know what I have?
I didn't end up doing it in the end.
The very first aerial I've ever done, and I don't do them a lot. I taught myself how to do the backflip with my partner. I was a leader when I first started dancing because I went to an all-girls high school, and the first partner dancing I did was for a talent show. I did an aerial, it was the backflip, and then years and years later I found out that it was like the first air step, and I had no idea, but I almost dislocated both my shoulders, I'm pretty sure. It was an extremely dangerous thing to do.
Someone nearly popped my shoulder are doing a bad pretzel. James and Marissa just mentioned.
Yeah, the back to back was my first one too. Like Lindy Hop, so.
Oh, Morgan, we just bonded.
All right, stop your bonding. We got to go to number. Where are we now? Number 6. Number 6. The EDU 360 swing dance video.
AKA 4-count swing.
Oh, this is. Oh no, not that one. Next one. We just did that one.
Pause.
It's this one here.
Tonight, for your viewing pleasure, we have created a demonstration video of how to swing dance. We have put together some basic, intermediate, and professional moves to showcase some of my favorites. First, let's start with the basic steps.
The feet of Kristen.
Now here's the girls' basic. Check this out, guys. I love
One,
this.
2, 3, 4.
Wait,
1,
rock,
2,
step, triples.
4.
Wait, okay.
1,
Rock, step,
2,
trip.
3,
Okay,
4.
let me try again. Rock, step. Okay, maybe no triples. Maybe slow. Boy, who you calling boy?
Baker.
Oh, Baker's the boy. Rock, step, and rock. Your whole foundation is wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong, and you're teaching it.
Also, I hate this song because it was the one that like 80% of my music theory AP in high school was based on. So I heard it a bajillion times in one day, and I never wanted to hear it again. Oh, this is all that makes my everything hurt.
Didn't you just teach that this week? The waist strap? The waist strap?
Oh, the waist strap. Yes, we did teach the waist strap. It's the funniest move. It makes me laugh every time. It's just so weird to be like, no, the swing out's my favorite. Oh, no.
The pretzel! No, it's not. It's a variant on it.
There's the pretzel. All right, that's enough of that. Oh
Now,
God.
we'll
Oh
move
wait.
into
Wait, no, intermediate
still.
moves. We have to see it.
She looks
She looks so
terrified.
scared. I would be too. If that's anything like the.
I thought that said the widow. That's the window. Hi. And that was it. Oh, that's so cute though. Stop sign dip.
You know what? Stop sign was your basic. It was a big red stop sign.
Here we go. Yeah! Alright, I'm officially sick. Let's get out of this one.
But those are young people, right? Young'uns? There's somebody
Yeah.
in Ithaca who's notorious. I don't want to be sued, so I won't name this person. Who's notorious for teaching a style of swing, the swing, that's in 4 counts. He's been teaching it for years. He's like staff somewhere, and he should
You know,
be
and
shot.
from the videos I've seen online as well, the 4-count swing basic is really prevalent in like little, like elementary school choreography for some reason. I don't know where it's coming from. Is there like one person going around all these elementary schools teaching kids how to do 4-count?
That really bothers me. I mean, like in elementary school, everyone had like a music class, and you know, in 3rd grade, you had the recorder, and at that time, you were able to tell the difference between a quarter note and a half note, or like a note and a rest. So why can't kids? If you, I mean, it's one thing to do like single step swing where it's
Right.
just rock, step, slow,
slow.
rock, step, whatever. But like, just keep the slow idea. They don't all have to be the same.
It's not the children who can't do it, it's the teachers
Yeah.
who cannot
Yeah.
do it, and then that's what they end
Well,
up
I
teaching.
was wondering
them.
if maybe they were teaching it that way to kids because they didn't think that the kids could get it. But if they can do it in music class and like play a recorder, then they darn well can do it with their feet.
Yeah.
That's you know, my educational philosophy right there.
The End by Nicole. We're going to make t-shirts that say The End by Nicole.
I say it
SwingNation
that
t-shirts,
much?
The End by Nicole.
I think I've said it maybe 5 times total in like the last year and a half.
That's true.
All on camera.
All
All
on
right,
camera. That.
so we've
Fair
got
enough.
number 5, which is a flash mob, and this was like a slap in the face to you, right? And the SoCal scene.
I took this one personally. Seriously.
All right.
So
let's-
no introduction needed. So we just blaze right
So
in.
all I'm going to say is this is not from the late 90s. This is from 2010. So, you know, Anna's in Los Angeles.
All right. Well, let's get this sucker queued up so I can...
I'm ready to rip off the Band-Aid.
There's a saving grace in this video, though.
At least they have the slow, quick.
They do.
Look at that guy in the bottom right, who just took off his shirt. He is not part of the flash mob.
He's the most awesome one, by the way.
He and his buddy, they're loving it. They're feeling it. Look at them go.
There's a theme I'm noticing throughout all of these videos where they're using either like In the Mood or Sing or something neo swing like Go Daddy-O.
Well, I mean, they kind of go together, don't they?
Yeah.
Lowest common denominator on both fronts, right?
Yeah, because that's what people think of when you ask. When you say you dance to swing music. Oh, in the mood?
Yeah, this is in LA. Okay. I think we got the point of that one. Do you know, Morgan, do you know which, is this in a, which mall is this or whatever?
This is actually Universal City Walk, so it's at Universal Studios.
Oh!
Yeah, you know, it's literally 5 minutes away from Joe's, which is one of the best venues in Southern California in terms of music and dancers and things like that. And yet you have this group that comes along and didn't even think to ask anyone involved in the swing community to help put on this flash mob. So
we got to do it. We got to do another one. Do it right, or maybe we don't have to do another one at all. How about that?
I think if you guys haven't seen it, that there's a Lindy flash mob at the Denver airport.
Yeah.
And beat that one because it's got everything. Even though it's got some people doing East Coast swing, they're doing it the best way possible.
Yeah, it's like a palate cleanser.
All right. Where are we? Number 4?
Number 4.
Please, God,
Exciting?
we'll be almost
Room
over.
Lindy Hop.
Let's
And
see.
we can blame Arthur Murray for this because somehow he saw Lindy Hoppers doing Charleston and said, we need an instructional booklet that tells people to do kicks instead of single steps or triple steps in their East Coast swing, and then we'll call it Lindy Hop.
All right, well,
Okay.
we'll see what we call it. Let's take a look at it.
My first guess is Abomination, but, you know. Lindy Hop.
See, that already sets the stage. And shutter.
Didn't we just hear this song?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Kickstep. At least it's a 6 count.
And they're bouncing.
And they're bouncing.
Yeah.
It's okay.
This one is not so bad. That was like
It's
definitely
not
not
the quality of dancing, it's the fact that they're calling it Lindy Hop. You know what I mean?
Can't hear Morgan, but he said it's not the quality of dancing, it's the fact that they're calling it Lindy Hop. Yeah, the video is a little loud.
Oh, she did the hand. I already don't like it. But otherwise.
oh, tandem. Tandem.
Uh-oh. That's it. Abort.
Board. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I remember this video, and in the comments it says, "Why didn't they film it again if she messed up?"
You know, no, we're gonna keep rolling.
Well, I mean, I hate doing Charleston heels. So I can't blame her if she was doing it live.
It's kind of a hot version of the song, though.
Is this the original version?
No.
We're good. I think that yeah.
I think he's just entranced.
Oh, we just watched the whole thing, so there we go.
Wow.
All I hear is the computer audio. Like, I can't hear you over the video audio.
No. Well, let's see.
So that was fun.
Well, we're getting to the good part, right?
That wasn't too bad, actually.
That wasn't too bad.
Top 3.
Where are we at? Country swing?
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, country swing dancing.
Do we have to?
Is there a such thing as country swing dancing?
It's the most
There
American
is
of
in
the
the country and Western music, I guess, scene.
Country western.
Does it need to be connected with this
There-
dance? I mean,
there's some in the Bay Area. We could go.
let's not.
Okay.
Because, I mean, there's like, you know, nightclub two-step and whatever. Like, stay over there.
And that's the fun thing about country music is you have all these different rhythms like blues and boogie and waltzes and two-steps, but this is what they dance to everything regardless of tempo or rhythm.
All right. Well, let's take a look. I'm actually not. I'm kind of okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
Maybe I'm just pissy today and I don't like anything. But I liked watching Ann and Ryan.
Maybe it won't work. Maybe I will be lucky enough, and this won't actually happen.
Maybe your computer's like, I've had enough of this bull. Give me a good video, please.
I think that's what it's doing to me right now. Wait a minute. Here we go.
It's throwing a temper tantrum.
And ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie and Donnie swing dancing. Or just dancing. So I don't mean to force the word swing on them.
You boys ever met a real country girl? Talking.
How'd they get the dance floor all to themselves?
Out in the woods.
Oh! Whoa! Go, girl.
Country.
Now,
Oh, hair flip.
this can't be the music that they are dancing to.
No, it totally can.
Oh.
I've had this dance.
Pretzel. We should turn this into a drinking game.
Yeah, pretzel. Every time you see pretzel. Every time you see a pointed toe or like a flicked hand. Or an arrow.
Oh!
I'm fine with them doing this as long as they don't call it swing.
I'm with you right there. Same thing.
Did they call it swing? They just said that.
Yes.
They did?
Yeah.
The title of it is Country Swing Dancing. Trick flip aerials and something like that.
All right.
This couple also has a series of instructional DVDs available for purchase.
I would learn from her.
It's just because she's cute.
There's there's a link on this video. There's like one of those sub links where that appears and it says, like this video if you like hot cowgirls or something.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, it did say that. I love James and Marissa. And the violence is back. Well, let's move on to number 2. And number 2, oh no.
This is just the culmination of everything.
Do you know the backstory behind this? There are people cheering Nico on in the comments. Was this on a dare or...
I have no idea.
Was he drunk?
Although I didn't realize until well after watching this video several times that it's actually 2 guys dancing.
Oh, that's cute, Morgan.
It's 2 dudes.
2 dudes.
So this is Nico and
Alex.
Nico
Alex and Nico.
Alex.
Nico's wearing heels. And his buddies in the comments are all like, yeah, you go, Nico, in those heels. Good job.
Nico and Alex doing their thing.
Okay, we're going to bring on Alex Van Meter and Nico doing a little bit of swing dance.
Alex Van Meter. That should tell you something.
Disco swing dance to the song It's It Right by the Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Cherry Poppin' Daddies?
Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Just for the record.
I like how Nico only has one name. He's like Cher.
Right?
Alex Van Meter and Nico. We will only show a little bit of this because I seriously could watch this whole thing again.
I think Nico lost the bet.
Oh, those shoes have no back either. That must be so hard. I love the little buttons.
This is textbook the swing. Although I am convinced that they are in on this joke. I'm convinced this is not this bad.
I'm not sure about that.
Look at the horrified faces of the people in the audience.
Is it? To me, it feels so hard for someone to make it that bad.
Well, you might have a point. Maybe it's just my lack of faith in humanity.
Naturally.
Soldiers involved in this.
All right.
Exactly why I included this video. This is the straight arms from hell. This is what this video should be called.
Yeah, it gives Yankee a new name.
I actually got a toothache watching that. All right, we're at the final.
Okay.
Oh, thank God!
Everyone can now be cleansed, be washed away with this last one, and we can all enjoy it.
Yes, and this is who wants to say it? Who wants to tell us what this is?
This is Andrew and Karen at Lindy Focus doing their special tribute to the swing.
I love you.
We love them all. Both. We all love them.
We love them all. There's so much of them that... God, this was bloody brilliant. I love this.
Andrew Thigpen, Karen Turman at Lindy Focus, killing it!
Andy Reid is the one having a ball in the front there.
I love that her dress has the piano piece.
She told me that was one of the major motivations for her to do this routine.
Love this. I'll show you my favorite moment. Right there. Yes. Oh, yes. That was my move. You need bottle 3. Yeah.
This really does make everything better.
And this, I like to call this is the best you'll ever see the swing being danced.
This is the best you'll ever see the
piano.
swing.
because it's on beat.
Like a really shitty Russian kick. It's like she barely got up the ground.
That's why it's awesome.
That's why it's awesome. All right, we're running out of time. Go to YouTube, people. Go to YouTube. We give you a little morsel, but you can jump on later. Andrew, Karen, Lindy Focus. Actually, look at all their routines because they're terrific.
Karen was just here this weekend.
Karen was here rocking out with the San Franciscans. I couldn't get away.
She and Carl were teaching classes at a big swing.
That's
and
right.
all the routine was so cute that they taught them. Yeah.
It was a Fat Swaller song, and they'd made little hearts with
then
their
hearts
partner's
together.
hands in their arms.
Oh,
it was
God.
super cute.
It was super cute.
They're booing me because I stopped it, but we're running out of time. So
I just want to say that this video actually, and Andrew and Karen in general, but this video is actually what motivated me to do my Mario Brothers routine. So, fine, love you, Andrew and Karen.
Morgan, thank you or should I say Captain Morgan, thank you so much for coming on. Thanks for putting together that list. If you want to check out the whole list on Morgan's blog, it is at, what is it, Ikaru?
Ikaru.com.
Ikaru.com. Go check him out. Morgan's also a fabulous DJ, and he contributes a lot to the Hey Mr. Jesse podcast, which we like a lot. So, thank you, Morgan.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Woo! Well, we got to give away shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I keep swearing.
Watch your mouth.
I know. I'm just talking about stuff. We got to give away stuff.
Well, then let's do that.
Let's see. So, every week... Oh, God. I have to send out the last person's prize.
Oh, no.
It's going to friggin' New Zealand.
Rick, no, you can't play. I'm sorry.
Rick is not... I don't think Rick's going to get this. I don't know. Maybe. I guess it depends on who's fastest on their keyboard, because you can probably find it online.
Rick isn't eligible, but you are. And if you've actually won before, please do us a favor and don't try again, okay? Because we want to give one to everybody. Oh, look at that! DVDs. Kevin and Joe have a fabulous series of DVDs you can find at joeandkevin.com/shop.
I love that their website is Joe and Kevin. It makes me so happy, as opposed to Kevin and Joe.
Yeah, maybe that was taken.
Things are always called. What?
Nothing.
Andy and Nina is the same as Nina and Andy.com. From the beginning, they've had both route to the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can buy their DVDs. They're fabulous. They're fabulous teachers. But we're giving away. I think we have like 3 left. But we're going to give away one of them, and we have a trivia question for you. And
get ready on your keyboards.
Get ready. The lovely Miss Ann Mony is going to present the question.
So there have been a lot of Shim Shams going around recently. People have been talking about Ellen Leon Shim Sham, also known as the Foy Shim Sham, and other Shim Sham versions. There's this Slip Slop one. There are all sorts of other ones. And my trivia question is, what is the original name of the Shim Sham? Because that was not its original name.
Oh, my God.
I know.
You're pulling legit trivia out.
Wow.
Holy smokes. We've been asking who has Joe danced with in the past, and
oh, well. Stepping up your game, I guess.
Dude,
this is history that's older than 8 years.
God, you just wrecked my brain. I don't know this. Oh, Ikaru. Oh, God, it's Morgan.
Uh-oh.
Is that the answer?
Did he get it? Hold on.
He guessed Shim Sham Shimmy.
No.
That's
not it.
It's not it. Rickomatic says he knows, but you're not eligible. You're a show host. We got just a couple more minutes. We can.
Carl Nelson knows too. Is Carl not eligible?
Carl's eligible.
Carl's eligible. Yeah. I can't say that.
Oh,
who got it?
James and Marissa. That's not how I would have spelled it, but I'll give it to them.
What is it?
Goofus.
Goofus.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
What?
They're a surprise.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Why? Why Goofus?
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to ask
why
Leonard
anything?
Reed.
That's true, because the original name of 1 O'Clock Jump is Blue Balls. Not kidding. It actually is Blue Balls. 1 O'Clock Jump was Blue Balls.
That sort of rings a bell. Yeah, and how that song Marijuana, and they had to change the name. Anyways, Goofus. I don't know if that's slang. I'd like to know. But original name of the Shim Sham, Goofus.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, James and Marissa. Send me an email at spuds@ud.com, and I'll let you know which of the 3 videos that are left you can pick from. Wow, Goofus. I like that. I gave you a task, and you really wrecked our brains.
Well done.
Thanks.
Well done.
We're kind of out of time,
yeah, we are out of time. We're totally out of time. Boy, Rick usually does the sign-off. I don't know how to do it.
Yes, you do. You remember. Come on.
Something about thanks for watching.
Don't you need to thank?
You need to thank a lot of people.
Yeah, let's thank them first.
Okay, so special thanks to our, obviously, special thanks to Ann, but I'm not going to get to her just yet.
Oh, okay.
She's
we have a
just hanging out.
special thank you.
Ooh.
I want to say, yeah.
Stop watching, Mom.
Just threw me off track. I want to thank Cafe Sophie, who was our host here at 3463 16th Street in San Francisco. If you want a lovely coffee or iced tea, yes.
Or iced tea, or they've got great pastries, which I can't have any of, but you all should.
They are delicious.
You know what you guys should do? You should look up
New Coke.
I was going to go there. You should look up the Coke commercial where he's like, "This is the best. I'm not going to say anything. This is good."
As if he wasn't supposed to talk to the person off camera.
Look at the new Coke. Okay, Cafe Sophie. Thanks for watching. Thanks everyone in the chat. Thanks James and Marissa for winning.
Thank you, Captain Morgan.
Yes. Thank you, Captain Morgan, of course, for that
being
top
our
10
special
list.
guest and for that wonderful compilation.
Yes, exactly. You can contact us by email, and that's, what is that?
news@yehudi.com.
And Facebook, what is it?
Yehudi.
And Twitter, who are we?
At Yehudi, at Spuds, at Zuckerpunch, at Rickomatic. Do you want to...
I have an at Ann Mony. I've tweeted maybe 3-4 times.
Awesome.
Wow.
Tweet to me.
That's more than I did before this whole gig and
All
before
right.
they made me start tweeting.
She's a tweeter now.
Or you can contact us by the telephone, the traditional way. 201-984-SHOW. That's 201-984-7469.
Operators are standing by.
Yes, they are. Totally.
And finally, thank you so much, Ann, for being...
Quiet clap.
Quiet clap, for being a wonderful, wonderful co-host.
Thanks.
Yeah,
it was delightful.
Is there anything going on that you want the people to know about or anything? Or?
Your class is at 9:20 or anything you got coming up?
Well, I can't reveal. I'm working on a couple of secret projects right now.
I hope they like routines and stuff.
But I am teaching the Savoy Shim Sham right now at the 9:20 special, and we've got 2 more weeks left, so people can jump in on that.
Cool.
And I'm organizing probably a workshop in the Bay Area, not myself teaching, very famous international teachers teaching. So we're going to announce that pretty soon.
Nice.
Ta-da!
Well, keep us posted when you announce it.
Will do.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And so this is, this is Spuds.
So enthusiastic. This is Sucker Punch.
And this is Ann Mony.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.
guys.
Bye.
Bye now.
All around the planet, gates are in the groove. Don't have to understand it, you just have to move. Truck on down, pimp your stroll, put some jelly on that roll. Swing Nation, people grooving together.